I'm Natalie Reeder, the Director of Community Impact for Jamboree, and we're here live for a special announcement about our Santa Ana Veterans Village project. When completed, this community will house 75 formerly homeless veterans right here in Orange County. So joining me today, we have Chase Wickersham, who is an Army veteran, and he's a member of the Orange County Veterans Advisory Council. From Jamboree Housing, we have Michael Massey, our Senior Vice President of Finance, and George Searcy, who's our Senior Vice President of Community Impact. We also are very excited to have one of our longtime vendor partners, the Home Depot, here with us today. To my left, I have Alan Losey, who is a Marine Corps veteran and the store manager at Mission Viejo. He's also the Team Depot District Captain. And joining him is Bob Tipton, and he's the Santa Ana Home Depot store manager. So first, I want to ask George, what is so exciting about the Santa Ana's Veterans Village?
Well, thanks, Natalie. Well, other than, eventually housing 75 Orange County homeless veterans who will, as you said it so well, they will be formerly homeless vets. We're very excited about the service partnerships that Chase has actually helped us negotiate, as well as some advice that we got from the Orange County Community Foundation, who are just a tremendous partner. So we're going to have Strength and Support, which is a clinical and psychological services organization here in Orange County, will be housed at the site. We'll also have the Veterans Legal Institute, who provide pro bono legal services for any veteran who is in need of such services. And finally, we'll have an organization that Chase used to work for, Goodwill Orange County, and their Tierney Center for Veteran Services are going to offer employment and education and training services at this site, not just for our veterans, but for vets throughout the entire greater Santa Ana community where this project will be located. So the beautiful pictures up here behind us are an example of how great an addition this is going to be to that neighborhood.
Great. So we are going to have a lot of stories coming out of this particular community. So please be sure to follow us on social media at both Facebook and Instagram, and follow Jamboree Housing. So Bob and Alan, you are joining us today because while we use a lot of Home Depot materials in the properties that we build, you're here to provide us with something else. What is that?
Well, first and foremost, giving back is really a foundation. It's one of the core values of Home Depot. So we're just honored and blessed to really work for such a company that can give back to partners like Jamboree. And really, we want to present you this check for $500,000.
Yay!
The only thing I love more than big checks is big checks with lots of zeros. This is very exciting for Jamboree. Jamboree has long had a mission for making sure that everyone in California has a safe, decent, affordable place to live. We've included in that is veterans, to the point that today more than 700 veterans make a Jamboree property their home. But this is new and exciting for us. This will be our first property devoted exclusively and reserved exclusively for veterans. It's going to be a great addition to the city of Santa Ana, but it takes a ton of resources. And we're so pleased that the Home Depot Foundation has stepped up and provided this very, very generous contribution to making this development happen. We're looking forward to breaking ground before the end of the year. And before that happens, we'll have lots of other opportunities for everyone in the community to contribute and be a part of this really exciting project. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. So, Chase, as a longtime advocate for veterans, what does this mean for them?
Well, this is an important project for veterans in Orange County. Not only do we have a crisis in Orange County, a housing crisis for affordable housing, but we have a lot of veterans that are homeless, probably 600 or so that are on the street. This is going to take a dent out of that. And we also have an awful lot of low-income veterans that need affordable housing. This is also an example of a public-private partnership that involves a collaboration of a number of service providers. So this is not just housing, but it's also supportive housing. Mm-hmm. And the collaborative, as George mentioned, has a number of private service providers that provide services to veterans, and this particular facility will have access to a number of those service providers, as George mentioned earlier. So we're excited about this as a step in the right direction that's going to give our local veterans a resource that they desperately need.
Great. So with the groundbreaking around the corner, we're hoping this is the first of many generous moments with companies in Santa Ana and throughout Orange County. So if you want to find out more about what Jamboree is doing in your neighborhood, please be sure to subscribe to our newsletter at jamboreehousing.com/newsletter. Again, that's jamboreehousing.com/subscribe. And again, a huge thank you to the Home Depot Foundation. We really appreciate this generous gift. Thank you for watching us live.
Go Home Depot. Thanks, Al.